Growing up, a childhood crush between neighbors can be so sweet.
It was cute. That's all it was. It's cute.
Unless the feelings aren't mutual.
I wasn't interested in dating anyone.
Leave me alone!
When parents move in to protect their children, things rapidly spiral out of control.
I think all of this could have been prevented.
And then it's too late to turn back.
Conflict should have been stopped right there.
What's tragic is that a simple dispute escalated in a very short time into violence and a homicide.
On the shores of Lake Erie, east of Cleveland, lies the city of Euclid. But it's really more of a town, population just under 50,000. Our peaceful little neighborhood is an ideal place to raise a family.
Euclid, it's a big, sprawling community. Middle class, blue collar, great values, great community.
And that's exactly what brought the Covington family here 5 years ago.
Surprise.
This was a great leap for us, at the time. That was our first single-family home that we moved into.
The neighborhood was nice, nice house, nice backyard, nice landlords, everything was good.
Christina and Michael have a blended family, each with children from previous relationships. Their two eldest are Diamond and Jonathan.
It was an adjustment for both families, for the children to get to know each side, but they latched on real good.
Pizza time!
Christina's younger sister, Vanessa, is at their house almost every day, along with her 1-year-old son, Robert.
Vanessa and I hung out all the time. She was always there. She was always there for everybody. She was the glue. She would always be the one to organize parties. She threw me my first baby shower, and it was what, my 4th kid, and it's my first baby shower.
She made sure that the family stayed close. She wanted everybody to know each other really good, to grow up together.
In their new home in this nice, safe neighborhood, the Covingtons seem set to live happily ever after.
There was no conflict in the family. Nobody argued. Okay. Everybody always saying I love you to each other.
Grab me some pizza, okay?
New neighbors are moving in.
Soon, a new family moves into the neighborhood.
Feels like home, eh?
Yeah, it does.
Ashley Berger and her fiancé, Matt.
I'll take this, yeah?
It took a little time for us to find, the perfect house. And then we did find one.
Do you take that?
And we saw it and we really liked it. And we decided that we wanted to move there.
Their eldest son, Jackson, is just starting middle school.
Jackson was 12. He was into wrestling, music. He liked football.
Finally happening.
He was a really athletic child. When we moved to that house, it was like a new beginning and a fresh start for a brighter future.
It's exactly the kind of tightly knit clan the Covingtons were hoping would take the house next door. But in just a few months, both families will regret ever laying eyes on each other.
Should I take this one?
That tragedy lies down the road. Right now, the two families seem like they'll get along great.
I honestly was cool with it because they were a mixed family. They were an interracial family. She was black, he's white. They had beautiful kids. Their kids looked like my kids did.
The Berger family, they fitted in fine. It was just kids on that street. It was a kid across the street. It was kids a couple houses down. I had no problem with them.
Often taking extra shifts at the gym where he works, Michael is not around as much as he'd like to be.
During the time periods when you would have seen them most, like him maybe coming home from work or something like that, that was probably during the times when I'm already gone for work. We'd had limited interaction. I think we probably spoke maybe once.
Christina doesn't see much of the neighbors either.
I'm very private. I kept to myself. I was always going over my mother's house or with my family.
Despite the distance, it seems Ashley's son Jackson is drawn to Christina's daughter, Diamond.
It was cute. That's all it was. It's cute. When he had a crush on her, that's all it could be, was cute. Nothing further would happen or was going to happen.
Diamond, come inside.
My mom is very, very strict. We weren't really allowed out front. Like, we were allowed to just stay in our backyard.
Christina prefers that Diamond and her brother play mostly with the family, especially her cousins, Del Monte and Trevor.
My nieces and my nephews, my family, they will always be over my house. That's who they play with.
So there's no getting together with the boy next door.
You guys come straight home after school today, okay?
Right.
Okay, thanks.
At the start of a new school year, kids from the street gather every day at the bus stop.
We used to have fun at the bus stop. We used to just talk about games and Pokemon and, you know, certain video games.
And there in the gang is Jackson.
He made a lot of friends. He had a lot of friends. Everybody liked him. Everybody got along with him.
According to the Covingtons, Jackson is looking for a special friend.
So one day he had asked me out.
Hey, Diamond.
Hi.
Do you want to go outside?
I wasn't interested in dating anyone. Like, I was a complete tomboy. Like, I have 2 older brothers. Like, I like sports. I like to play basketball and football.
Hang out sometime or go to movies?
I'm like, no, I don't want to.
She was too young. She wasn't into boys at that time. She was like 11 or something.
Ashley Berger says the same thing about Jackson.
He was all about being outside and being active. He was all about hanging with his friends. He's only 12. He's not thinking about having a girlfriend and all that stuff.
I can't.
He was nice at first, and then it all changed when I told him, no, I wouldn't be your girlfriend, and I'm not interested.
Leave us alone.
Leave her alone.
He was just mean and harsh for no reason, and me and my brother, we're not fighters. When he started messing with me and my brother, we'd be sitting on the bus and he would sit in the seat behind us and like just pulling my brother's hood and just like picking on my brother.
But according to Ashley, it's Diamond who's messing with her son.
Diamond kept swinging her book bag and smacking him in the face. He kept asking her to stop, and she wouldn't. He told her, you keep doing it, I'm gonna take your book bag. So she kept doing it, and he took it, and he said, I'm not gonna give it to you till we get back home.
Give it back.
When Christina came over to tell me about this incident, she was like very adamant that my son had started the whole fight.
Get back in school today, Jackson.
They kept on swinging their little strap from their bag and kept on hitting me. Did you do this?
Yeah, but I didn't mean to.
We'll let it go for this time, right?
Both Christina and Ashley want to solve the issue, but right from the start, they see things very differently. And it doesn't help that one troubling incident just leads to another.
The day that he asked me out, I was like, no. And then like a week later, he threw a snowball at my face.
Mom?
Had like a nice mark all around here, and it was pretty swollen.
Oh my goodness. What happened? Who did this to you?
Jackson.
Oh.
My kids tell me everything. He had hit her in the face with a hard snowball. Her face was all red.
That hurt?
An issue between kids
Come with me.
is about to escalate into a problem between grown-ups.
Hello? We need to talk.
I told her I didn't want to make it into a you and I thing. You know, your son hit my child in the face with a snowball.
Are you sure Jackson did that to you? Yeah. I find that quite hard to believe.
I mean, I know he liked her and everything, but you can't be doing that. And we said our goodbyes. I went home and she shut her door.
The thing is, this polite talk hasn't resolved anything.
I knew my son very well. He's not a bully. He wasn't bothering anybody. I never had any complaints.
What did they do to you?
Already, it's hard to sort out the he said, she
It
said,
was his fault.
I know.
and the confusion is only going to grow.
It got out of control. Because of this bullying thing, 2 families was destroyed.
On a peaceful street in Euclid, Ohio, in their new house, Matt and Ashley are blessed with wonderful news.
We're having a baby.
Really?
But outside their happy walls, these parents are very worried about their son, Jackson. It looks like he's being bullied by the children next door.
At first, I just thought it was, just kids being kids. I didn't really feel like it was like anything serious, and I thought that maybe it would stop,
It was his fault.
I know, sweetie. I'm so sorry it's not.
But the Covingtons believe Jackson is the bully.
Diamond would not mess with anybody. Still don't mess with nobody to this day. She was too shy and too scared. She wasn't raised like I was. I didn't raise no fighters.
My son, he wasn't a fighter type. As we call, he wasn't hood enough. He wasn't hood enough to take this kid on.
Have they been bullying you for a while?
Yes.
Ashley feels the same way about her son.
I just know that he's a good kid, and he didn't have any reason to lie.
Okay. All right.
The Covingtons decide the best way to deal with this situation
You stay away from him, okay?
is to make sure Diamond and Jonathan avoid Jackson.
We had a conversation with my parents, and she was just like, stay your distance, keep away. There should be no talking from here on out.
I mean it. Stay away from him.
But living so close, side by side, there's no way to avoid all contact. And that means ever-increasing friction.
Matthew was outside playing Frisbee with the kids, and the Frisbee accidentally went into Christina's yard. So Jackson ran over to get the Frisbee out of her yard. Christina came to the door and she said, "Get the out of here with that."
Hey! Get off my lawn!
I'm just wondering, like, what kind of person she is. To talk to a child that way, it was an accident. It was a Frisbee. We decided, not to say anything because we had just moved over there and because that might, stir more trouble up. So we just left it alone.
Yeah, watch where you're throwing that thing.
But the Covingtons have a different story.
The little boy threw the Frisbee on purpose and hit Christina's baby. Yes. He was throwing it. At first, he was hitting the boys with it, Christina's boys. And then the Frisbee wound up hitting the baby.
And the Covingtons also say that Christina never yelled at Jackson.
I don't yell at people's kids. I go talk to the parents. You can't yell at a person's kid. That's their kid.
What are you looking at?
I would have talked to her instead of her child, and I don't yell at kids like that.
Yeah, you don't care.
Even the simple act of parking in a driveway ratchets up the tension between the families.
They would take their truck, roll it up on the tree line, and across, our grass into their driveway.
The driveway is so narrow. As soon as you get out, you're stepping on their lawn.
They were trying to get a rise out of us, just to try to make us mad.
It ain't like it did it constantly. And they trip on that. It's just little things that really ticked them off. And I just didn't understand. They really hated us.
Matt decides to make sure the property line is crystal clear.
We had taken some long, tree branches, and we started, sticking them in the ground around our line. We thought that if they seen it, that they would, get the idea, oh, well, maybe we shouldn't do this anymore.
What can I do? That's just another way of saying, don't step in our yard. How childish are they?
The bad blood between the two households continues to grow. Both sides claim the other's child won't stop the harassment.
The name calling, it kept going. They kept, saying, nasty things to him.
He wanted to mess with my brother. We got called to the principal's office. That's when the whole attitude, just changed. It got pretty bad. I wanted to transfer out of the school.
Hey, buddy.
They're picking on me.
He started going home telling his mom, fibs, telling him that we were picking on him because it was two of us against him. And he would say that we were, throwing stuff at him and spitting on him and little stuff like that, which was so untrue.
She's calling me names.
No matter who you want to believe, it's clear that something troubling is happening between the kids.
Go and get her over here right now.
Yes, Mom. Unbelievable.
Ashley sends Jackson over to fetch Christina.
Hi.
Hey, my mom wants to talk to you.
Okay, I'll be over in a minute.
All right.
I'm like, well, hold on. Let me, I got to get my kids situated. They just walked in the door. Tell your mother I'll be over there in a minute.
Christina is frustrated when Ashley doesn't answer the door. So when Matt appears, she decides to take the matter up with him.
Can I help you with something?
I'm like, I don't know what's up with your wife, but she wanted me to come over. I guess something happened on the bus. You know what's going on.
What the hell is going on here?
I see Christina, and
Stay away from my husband.
she's doing all this, putting her hand in his face like this, real close. And he's just standing there
You asked me to come over here. I asked you to come talk to me, not to him.
She comes out the house like, why are you talking to my man? I'm like, lady, you just sent for me, but you had an attitude, And she don't be talking to my man, you like him.
Been flirting with your husband? Yes, flirting with my husband.
Don't ever touch me.
I just did. Don't ever touch me. Get
I thought it was kind of weird.
You asked me to come over to talk.
Why would you talk to somebody that you don't really see instead of talking to the person who's always there?
You think I want to be in your face right now?
Once again, there's two very different sides to the story.
You know, she's getting mad and she's like taking little steps towards me. I said, don't put your hand in my face. Don't put your hand in my face. And she's still walking up on me. Her hand touched me.
Your garbage! Out of my... And then she just hit me. Rolled up her fist and punched me in my face. I had my 1-year-old in my hand. She just hit me and he fell out my hand, hit his head on the concrete. And my daughter Diamond came out and got him. And I'm sorry, I just started welling on her. That was my first one. You hit me with my son. Are you serious? You hit me with my son in my hand? What do you mean? No. Stop it! Get off! And I'm punching her in her face. I mean, some good punches.
Matt won't stand by while his neighbor assaults his pregnant wife.
He was like really, really mad because he didn't think that it was gonna go that far.
To Diamond, Matt's defense looks like a vicious attack.
Her husband grabbed my mother and like held her by both her arms, like held her back, and the lady got up and she started hitting my mom.
Compared to what's going to happen on this front lawn, even this fight will seem like child's play.
What the hell is your problem, man?
I didn't think that it would escalate the way it did later on.
It was kid stuff, like we were kids arguing. And it should have never just got to that point of anybody's life being taken over child arguments.
A case of childhood bullying has escalated into a fistfight between two mothers, Christina and Ashley. And Matt has come to his pregnant fiance's defense.
She said that she was going to call the police. Matt said, I'm calling the police because you just hit a pregnant woman.
And ran in the house and called the police.
Yeah, no, I'm really scared.
In fact, both families call the police.
I wanted to press charges like she made my son fall and hit his head on the concrete. I wanted that, first of all.
The neighbor! There's a big mark on his head.
Officers confront a barrage of accusations and countercharges.
And she's pregnant.
He's talking to me. He said that I might go to jail because I'm the aggressor, because she had a cut under her eye.
Ashley claims that Christina started the fight and denies hurting Christina's toddler son.
She told him that I knocked her baby out of her hand.
I just came to her house to speak to her and she hit me, which caused him to fall. Look at it.
And that the baby fell and hurt herself. So I said, no, that's not true. She threw her baby down so she could fight me.
She's crazy. She attacked me.
The police go back and forth, hearing both sides. But without firm evidence, they have no choice but to walk away.
There's nothing you can do.
They didn't do anything. Nobody did nothing.
She assaults me, and you guys do nothing.
Nobody's trying to step in and do anything. And I felt like it should have been taken care of right then and there.
I felt really helpless. I did everything that you're supposed to do. You're supposed to call the police, you're supposed to talk to the school, or talk to the parent. What else is there to do? What else was there really to do? Nothing. Nobody would help.
Law enforcement may be unable to do anything about the conflict, but Michael is itching to take it on.
I came rushing home. I mean, I was ready. I was ready to fight.
Come on!
I didn't need no boys with me. I didn't need nobody with me. I came home. I paced him out my driveway. I yelled. I said, man, come on outside. Let's handle this, me and you. I mean, you don't sit there and double team a woman out here. I mean, but he didn't want to come outside.
That's it. That's it, I'm done.
Big, don't open that door. Don't open the door.
And then Matt's like frustrated because it's like they keep on and on. It doesn't stop.
Don't open that door. Don't open that door. It's not even worth it. Come on, babe.
Michael takes his frustration out on the makeshift fence.
problems between us got worse. They're still making their threats.
You coward! Come on!
Now I'm getting trash thrown in my front yard, over the fence, in my backyard. They're still harassing my son.
Terrified. And the Covingtons are also feeling under attack.
I mean, he would get out his van, he'd be seeing me on my porch, and he'd just get out and say little ignorant stuff.
She would, you know, call my sister names, calling her ugly and stuff, talking about her kids. Come on, you and your white kids, and I should call the police, tell them that you kidnapped those kids anyway, with those little white bastards.
But Ashley claims she is the victim of foul language and race baiting.
They would call me the B word a lot. Matthew was white, that's why they were always yelling racial slurs at him.
Man, I am not racist. My whole family is a rainbow. I mean, everybody. No, my daughter, she's mixed. I'm not racist at all. Never been racist and never will be racist.
What some claim are innocent mistakes are viewed by others as aggressive intrusions.
Diamond, she would turn up in our driveway and...
Hey, get off my lawn!
And she would, like, drop her bike.
Come on, now get!
And she did that a few times, and they just kept trying to, like, find stuff that they could do to us to make us react.
On the other side of the driveway, Christina's large family, including her brother, rallies to protect their own.
Hey. What the hell is your problem, man? What's my problem? My lawn. Do you see my lawn?
My oldest brother, he's like, I ain't got nothing to lose. Come mess with me. Come mess with me.
Let you mind your business. I'm right here, my friend. I'm right here, my friend. Back away.
I told him, Spencer, I gotta live here. Don't start no trouble.
Walk away.
That's all that happened. Nothing else happened.
And the Covingtons say strange things are happening at night.
Like, sometimes it'd be 11 o'clock at night and the young man would come outside and just knock on our windows and just mess with us.
Daddy!
With Christina's husband working evening shifts, her sister Vanessa continues to spend a lot of time at the Covington home.
That's how Nessa was. She'd come from her house, catch the bus over to my house, and stay. Not just one night, probably for a whole week. That's how close we were. Sweetest person in the world. Pretty, too.
Hey!
The Burgers say they saw another side to Vanessa.
We had no peace. We couldn't go outside without them coming out and cussing at us and calling us names.
But Christina says that's just not true.
I've never saw Nessa fight. Never. Ever. I never even really saw her get mad.
The emergency calls never stop, but real help never comes.
You need to go to their house.
Do something about it.
Every time the police would come, they would usually leave. And they would come back after the police left, and it would continue on. Like, it didn't stop.
Well, I never stopped calling the police. I kept calling the police because I wanted it on record. I kept calling the police because I didn't want to be the one wrong.
Both sides desperately want the fighting to stop, but there's no way out on this road to tragedy.
I was feeling like I wish I never moved in that house.
For exclusive footage, go to investigationdiscovery.com.
What are you talking
In Euclid, Ohio, a family feud is verging out of control.
This is ridiculous. They're the ones.
In my 33 years as a prosecutor, what I learned is that people can be very good to one another, and they can be also act unbelievably evil toward one another.
After many months of he said, she said, all the police can suggest is that the two families avoid each other as much as possible.
You need to be over there right now.
You know, that doesn't always work when you're so close and you have such a confined condition. It's not that easy to stay away from each other. You know, you're going to cross paths at some time.
It's them over there that
It's like you can't escape because they're always right there. And if they're not there and you leave, when you come home, they're there. Like, they're waiting for you to come so they can do more stuff. say more things.
We're gonna get through this.
We had planned that my family was gonna come over and celebrate my birthday. I was turning 12 years old.
Christina doesn't want to leave Diamond and Jonathan to walk home by themselves from the bus stop. She asks her nephews, Del Monte and Trevor, to meet up with them.
And my cousins are very protective of me. Like they don't like when people mess with me.
Diamond and Jonathan may feel secure, but Jackson feels threatened.
Looks scary because these kids were older and bigger, and my son's only like 12. These kids are like 14, 17, 19.
The little boy was not happy about my cousins being there at all because they were older cousins, and my cousins are pretty tall and very athletic, so they're kind of like, you know, built in a way. So he was like really ahead of us walking home.
But again, Ashley's story doesn't match.
When they were at the bus stop, they were all waiting for them. They followed them all the way home, threatening to beat them up and do things to them. So I called the police, like I always do.
911, what is your emergency?
My son was walking from the bus stop with these two teenage boys inside the shelter.
In the meantime, Christina's sister Vanessa joins her and Diamond to buy supplies for the party.
My mother, my aunt, and my aunt's son were on our way to the store. We're gonna go get a little outfit for my birthday party.
When we left, there was nobody in her driveway.
When they return from shopping, they find trouble waiting on their doorstep.
Then we come back, an hour later, my husband said the police was there, and he just said that they called the police talking about my nephew's was taunting her son. As soon as we pull up, 3 carloads of people pull up in her driveway.
Ashley's family, including Matt's mother, has rallied to her defense. Now it's like there's 2 armies facing off against each other.
Do you have a problem? What?
It's not really clear how things get out of hand or who sets it off. And like everything else in this story, there are 2 versions.
Then Christina's family, they're like taking steps into the yard, like they're about to, come in our yard.
Yeah, you can get off my lawn now.
My sister's getting out. You know how close their driveways are, so she can't help but step on their grass and get out.
And Matt was like, whoa, hold it. Don't come over here. Do not come on my property. Don't come over here.
And then next thing I know, it was like a group of people that came outside, and everyone was yelling at everyone.
The first thing you hear out of Vanessa's mouth, she's yelling at the top of her lungs, come outside, pregnant girl. We're gonna stomp the baby out of you. My mother, she looks at me, she was like, who is that? I said, those are the neighbors.
Before we can even, get in front of the car, here come Matt coming out. And he just started going off on us.
They were just all out there yelling, and they're yelling racist things to them.
I'm like, you get out my sister's face. What is you doing? You a man. Why are you stepping up in my sister's face?
Michael watches from his porch, but instead of getting involved in the argument, he decides to handle it differently.
I chose to take the legal route. I chose to call the police, but that day, I kept getting cut off the phone. The 911 operators kept saying they couldn't hear me.
Michael also has problems hearing the operator, and so goes inside.
I was feeling scared. I was worried because now there's like a bunch of people over here, and they're in my yard.
God was in my sister's face. He was like in her face, like he had his hand up about to punch my sister.
The shouting match is turning into a shoving match, and much, much worse.
It don't matter what people say. They'll know nothing until they actually experiencing it themselves. Until you actually go through something, then you can say, well, I coulda, shoulda, woulda, but you don't know what you could do. You don't know what you're capable of until, you're in that situation.
What is your emergency?
After months of angry words and accusations, the feud on our street has reached the edge of disaster. And it doesn't stop.
Teenagers, kicking and fighting. Okay, 20 people fighting. Okay.
I see my sister arguing with Ashley Berger's mother. We're standing in the middle of her yard, and I'm trying to pull my sister away. Like, come on.
In the midst of the chaos and confusion, a pregnant Ashley has gone to her kitchen and picked up a knife.
And I yell, like, everybody get the hell out of my yard. So Christina saw me.
She got some knife. I'm yelling at everybody that this lady got a knife.
I was just thinking, like, I had to get them off of me. Then I kept, thinking about my baby.
Meanwhile, all these people jumping me, pulling my hair, punching me in my face, while this lady got a knife. None of them didn't care. They just kept on fighting.
I was very scared. They're grabbing me. This is the only arm I have free. So I just swung my arm until they let go.
Michael Covington's horrified reaction is relayed to 911.
Okay, is this a Crystal?
Then he sees his sister-in-law stumble out from the crowd.
Vanessa comes out of their yard. I'm standing in my driveway, and she was holding her chest, and she was telling me, she just stabbed me.
Like, Nessa, what's wrong? She stabbed me. She stabbed me. What do you mean she stabbed you? And so Nessa just falls to the ground. She falls. I'm lifting up her shirt, and I'm seeing bubbles come out of this hole in her chest. Just bubbles. I'm holding her in my arms, and her body's getting heavy in my lap, and her eyes are going dead.
We do have a stabbing also at that location.
Next thing I remember is the ambulance. The police finally had arrived, and they were just like taking their slow time, kind of walking up to the house.
I do have a female down on the grass outside.
I guess they didn't know that someone had been like injured.
She just died right there, man. She died right there. You just killed this girl in front of her son. In front of her family.
Vanessa McMorrick was 20 years old. Ashley Berger is arrested and charged with murder.
I don't know. I think I was just in shock. Like, I couldn't believe that all that just happened. I never thought it would be me who was gonna, get arrested and be put in a police car.
That summer, Ashley gives birth to a baby girl while under house arrest. Then, 3 months later, she goes to trial. The Covington and Berger families both want justice. Each family has their own definition of what that means. And no surprise, Their lawyers paint very different pictures.
Ashley is probably the shyest human being I've ever had the pleasure of meeting, let alone representing. She was a charitable person, a caring person, a caregiving person.
I felt that she was a violent person based on the incident a few months before where she punched Christina Barkley in the face while Christina was holding a baby. And of course, then she's the one who went and got a knife in this incident.
The people that lived next door, they were aggressive, they were angry, and they were bullies.
They were raising children, they worked, and none of them had a criminal record in any way, shape, or form.
If anybody can prove that she was not defending herself from this big behemoth coming at her, that's ridiculous.
The injuries suffered by Vanessa showed the rage and hatred that Ms. Berger had toward her. She stabbed her 7 times. If she's simply trying to defend herself, I think just showing the knife would have been enough. She didn't have to stab her once. But she stabbed her 7 times, and one of those stab wounds was 3 inches deep, which is the stab wound that caused her death.
Ashley is given 5 years for manslaughter.
You know, you don't think, you just get scared. You just try to protect yourself. That's all I was trying to do.
Only 5 years for killing somebody. Heat of passion. Heat of passion,
By the time Ashley is released from prison in 2010, her relationship with Matt has ended.
This is something that I would never, I wouldn't want anybody to go through what I went through. I'm trying to rebuild and, you know, do something good with my life. It's like when you're failing, it's hard to get a second chance.
To this day, that the blood stain from my aunt is still on the porch. It's still on the porch because it was under a rail, so like no rain gets to that spot. My mom actually tried to clean it up, but it didn't work. It's still there.
We moved out of there. Oh, thank goodness we moved out of there. No, we're all healing together. It's been 10 years. She would have been 30 this year. Just trying, you can never get over it. And I'm not gonna ever get over it. You just try to heal, try to make things better. Say bye, boobies.